Initializing audio. Testing. This is Raven coming through. Flash Tolbo. Call sign Raven. You might guess I'm kind of getting into the theme of things. Audio appears to be working correctly. Turning on visual interface as well. Here I am in my pilot suit. So, welcome to some Armored Core 6. I have played a little bit of it. I wanted to test it and make sure everything worked properly. I could have swore there was menu music. I needed to turn the audio down a little bit. But I still hear the clicking of the menu, so it should all be fine and work. We're going to start off with a new game. Tolvo, but call sign will be Raven, of course.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device. Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Time to get to work, 621. I'm powering down your entry capsule. On my signal. Now, activate the AC.
Descent to ISB 2262, Rubicon 3, complete.
Your position is grid 135. Off target, but within permissible range. There's a catapult ahead. Use it to close the gap.
Trying to simulate a bit of turbulence there.
Main system
Although,
activating
I can show my eyes. Alright, let's see if I have all of the controls I had set up previously. Looks like it. Yep. Also going to turn the audio up a bit. Thought I had to turn it down slightly, but... Yep, a little bit more still. Oh yeah, so... Controls, I've set things up a little bit different to play almost a little Souls-like-ish. You know, to a degree, you can only do so much. And mainly I've played Armored Core 3, so this controls incredibly differently. In Armored Core 3, your shoulder buttons aim up or down, for instance. It is, pretty rough. There are some things I'm noticing that are a little bit different. The beam sword has a much longer recharge. In Armored Core 3, you could go in with the sword. And of course, didn't really combo. But, you're very, very vertical in this. Much faster, of course. It's not too surprising. You also feel like you have less weight. It might depend on the Armored Core, but at least in Armored Core 3, you feel much heavier. Now, I have played a little bit of this. Not too far into the story, really. I mainly just wanted to get my bearings.
Clear out those guard mechs. Perfect chance to test your AC.
Too far away. And see, I've gotten a little bit of the hang of the controls. My vertical play still needs a lot of work.
Your AC's taking damage. Patch it up. See the contaminated city down there? That's where you're landing.
Also, this game looks fucking awesome. Not just Armored Core, I would say this is maybe the best Gundam game ever released.
Time to fly, 621. If we get our hands on Rubicon's coral, we'll make a killing. Plenty for a merc with a fried brain like you to buy their life back. Enough chat, back to work. Scavenge the AC wrecks ahead and find a valid mercenary license. We're illegals here. You'll need ID to operate.
We'll need to find a valid ID to work as a mercenary here, because we're off the books, to say the least. I'm going to just talk a little bit here, but it is a tradition in Armored Core that the protagonist does not speak, that the protagonist is called Raven. So, we'll get into that a bit more later. But they've talked about it a bit in the intro with like the cerebral coral interface controlling me, and how I am like a dog, more like a than a person, legally speaking, in regards to how I'm being used here by my handler Walter and the people, the company behind him, and all the various companies in this. But I'm not like legally recognized as a human, I'm an augmented human, which I did look up in Japanese, I guess is called Human Plus. Roger 621. Hey Reed, how you doing? I'm assuming you've already... I can't remember, did we talk about it? Have you already played Armored Core 6?
Get in the way of our work. Eliminate them.
One thing I do look forward to is replacing this gun. I hate the starting gun. I miss someone.
Picking up signals from AC wrecks.
How you been, Reed? How goes the programming? I saw y'all talking a little bit about New Year's. Ah, you're in Act 4, nice. Streaming it at all? Because I don't think I've seen you streaming anything. Oh, that one's dead. Oh yeah, these also blow up. Game, did the destruction pretty well. Might not be too surprising, I plan to go pretty aggressive in my...
We got something good!
Get out of there! You can handle them!
That's the PCA's planetside force.
Ah, not since July when you went on hiatus.
Want them
Yeah. all the programming and stuff that's been going well. I think I remember you were talking about you made like a sample game, didn't you? I'm trying to remember. I know it's been a little bit since we last chatted.
Pilot data. I'll analyze it from my end.
The license code G7 Hakra, tracked from an AC rack in contaminated city, contains the pilot's registration data. RB29, so that would be Rubicon, rank 22, affiliation Balaam, which Balaam makes a lot of the heavier duty AC. To be back sooner than later. Hey, you made a few basic demos already, enjoying game development quite a bit. Nice, very glad to hear. I was curious, what's the plan with like going forward? Like, were you wanting to focus on your own projects and things? Or were there like specific companies you were interested in? I imagine too, there are like specific things you're focusing on to be more of like what you'll be doing, because of, I know in the field you have like various elements you could be working on, like there's environmental design, you know, general graphic design, certain elements related to like animation. I thought I remember you talking about animation. You've been working on a lot of like inverse kinematics.
Duffung and Schneider are on the Corp AC. Wait, is that an independent? Destroy it!
You're outnumbered 6-1. Use your missiles.
Oh, that one's dead. Every time I go for the sword, they're already dead.
Analyzing.
Monkey Gordo. RB37. Independent.
It's still valid, but the pilot's rank is no good. We can't use this. Head to the next wreck.
Finishing a few game dev courses to get the gist of things, and few playable demos under your belt. And you want to go back and polish up before you start working on your own projects, then take those demo products, put them in the portfolio to start applying for jobs. That makes sense. Imagine there is an element too where if you can kind of cover a wide enough base, even though people usually make like a specific focus, that means you can be fit into like various different slots and apply for them, rather than being like pigeonholed in what you do. I want the sword. There we go. Oh, shield guy. You'll want to sword them to cut through that shield.
Let's see about
Who's shooting at me? Thomas Kirk. RB18, rank 26E, independent, expired.
this one's already expired.
For now, most of the programming aspect in game environmental mechanicals. Ah,
Transmitting mark.
there it is. I'm also curious if I'm going to run into some of these later on. It's like, two of them are independent, one of them was working for Balaam, and they have arena ranks. Maybe I'll also fight them in the arena later on, or in the story, I don't know.
You can use that vertical catapult to get some altitude.
Moving into a new apartment right now, and you're taking a break. Ah, nice. I hope that's going well. That's one of those things where I wish I could be there in person, because then I could carry a bunch of stuff. You're leaving right before the boss fight.
Try accessing the wreck.
Is this technically? I don't know. You'd be very strong. I have lifted entire couches solo. Up staircases. Though, it's not pleasant.
RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What?
Okay, AH-12 HC helicopter.
PCA.
Which I think means heavy combat helicopter.
They won't have enough to ID you.
Right-hand ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%.
I'm getting a bit too close.
AP at 30%.
You've got them now. Make it count 16.
Oh, I did that right as they ran out of energy. I was gonna go up and cut them. Stories of you're moving heavy stuff in your kit, and it was like, how did you do that? And you're like, is this not normal? Yeah, I did that with a car engine.
AP at
I just picked up a car engine and put it on the back of a truck.
Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
no repair kits remaining.
I'm getting too close again. I want to be careful with that because the thing can basically like shotgun blast and stun lock me.
Right-hand ammunition at first AP at 50%. Right shoulder ammunition at 30%.
I'm not doing this fight well.
AP at
Oh, I'm dead. Whoops! My bad. Really, messed that one up. No, I died to the tutorial boss on stream. Woe is me, woe is me.
That's it. Try accessing the rack. Registration number RB23. Rank fits the bill. Call sign. What? Looks like they were on to you after all. I'm in no mood to pick a fight with the PCA. But it doesn't matter. Take it out now, they won't have enough to ID you. You've got them now. Make it count 621.
That's what I've been planning to do the whole time.
We got what we came for. Tie up the loose end, 621. Use your mobility in the air to get clear of explosions on the ground.
AP at 50%.
You know, oddly, some of the pattern of the missiles here reminds me of Demon of Hatred with the idols. I'm trying to use the buildings for a little bit of cover there from the sides. It's about to stagger break, and then I can just cut it.
At 30%.
I almost just died.
One repair kit remaining.
Yeah! Rules of nature.
Confirmed. Heavy combat helicopter is down. That's all for our work here today, 621. Here's the call sign from that license you picked up.
Raven. Classic Armored Core. Rank F independent, license expires in 3 days, RB 23.
That's your new name here on Rubicon.
I can't wait to upgrade this armored core. I just don't like the gun, you know? Also, this game is different than my regular experience, or I'll be quiet.
Discovered on Rubicon, a planet on the frontier of developed space. For a time, Coral was a revolutionary energy resource and data conduit, poised to transform human society by leaps and bounds. They called it the Fires of Ibis, a storm of flame that tore through the stars, leaving lethal contamination in its wake. Coral, the kindling, was thought to have been utterly consumed, forever lost. However, on Rubicon, the embers continued to burn. Humanity would inevitably return to stoke the fire.
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Welcome back, Raven.
Looks like you passed the authentication. Raven. That's who you are now, here on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
This notification follows restoral of access privileges. Allmind provides a combat training simulator to support its mercenaries. Your license was in a suspended state. Perhaps you may need a refresher. As an added incentive, completion of the exercises will be rewarded with AC parts.
Yay!
You stand to benefit regardless.
So, a little bit here that's different. You do have missions available, but again, I'm going to compare lots of things to Armored Core 3 because that's my favorite and most played one. You might have missions and you pick one and do it, and then you go back here, and then the missions are different, and the one you didn't pick isn't there anymore. So this one seems a bit more like you complete every mission, but in previous ones, doing missions was kind of like your story choices, and then even failing missions, it didn't make you retry until you succeeded. If you failed that mission and then went back to base. And that could have story effects, and it was the thing where you were trying to keep up your actual money amount. You needed to keep your money to keep functioning, so you needed to win in your missions and succeed and do bonus parts. So, right now I don't really have anything I can change, other than just removing things. I can, however, do some painting. What I'm actually going to do is put this over in save currently, just so I can always remember that color. Same for this. Now, you might have noticed I have already created some colors. Such as the Trans Pride AC. And then I've also tried some more, like, kind of grounded military-esque ones. So, this, and then for weapons, this. And this was kind of what I was rocking when I was doing basically, like, testing. And I quite like the look. it's tough for me to get exactly what I've been thinking of what I want. Almost something a bit like this. I want it, like, to look worn down and weathered. Actually, is that the starter? I think that is. But let's stick with this for now. Although this is pretty cool too. I'll just show off some of the options available. So reminds me very of much of like Evangelion. But let's keep this like weathered, rusted, damaged, kind of like this scorched look. Like really heavily damaged for now. I have not been doing any decals or anything of that sort yet. Right now, I feel like it's not fitting unless I get it to look much more damaged. This is where you can save your like presets and stuff. And okay, sortie. So you can replay missions. This also is something I'm not used to being able to do. And then training. I'm going to be doing the training because of its extra content to see and also gets you stuff. It also lets you try out some different armored core parts, which is nice. Oh, yep. And I want this gun, which I believe you get from this. So, this game seems like it's handling some of the balance a bit different. So, in Armored Core 3, for instance, these submachine guns were extremely powerful against other armored cores. This game doesn't seem like it has the heat burn damage system, which certain submachine guns would really get advantage from. Instead, it seems like it's going with the stagger system, almost like Dark Souls 1, I would compare it to. Or instead of, stagger and stunlock, I guess you would compare it almost more to, being posture broken and then being open up to taking lots of damage, like in Sekiro or something, or getting set up for like a visceral attack or a riposte or critical hit. But in like Armored Core 3, for instance, oh wait, does this one have a shield? I wasn't even looking at it. But fast tracking hits were really hard for armored cores to dodge. So it was very easy to kind of circle strafe around while firing. Get through that shield. Okay, those are dead. So, circle strafing around while firing, and then in addition, could overheat your enemy, which causes them to take burn damage. I would almost compare it to Bleed and how it is used, but it is a take over time in Armored Core 3. I'm very, very fond of it. It was kind of a classic tactic for dealing with especially heavier armored cores. They often really struggled with dissipating their heat, although you had the difference between they had a lot more health usually. If a small one was getting hit and got burned, it was going to get really messed up. Okay, this one I think is easy.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call call from the Arquebus Group, one of the extraplanetary corporate forces.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. The operation will take place in Grid 135, Southern Belius. Your objective is to destroy an MT squad sent by Dafeng, a Balaam company, and a competitor. Grid 135 is a key foothold in Arquebus's efforts to conduct a coral survey in the contaminated city. You, the independent mercenaries, are the key to maintaining our lead in the coral survey race. The Arquebus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
Another bit of a classic element to the Armored Core is that you're dealing with subsidiaries and companies, shell companies, parent companies, all of these working against each other, with each other, depending on where the finances are going, where the money is, what they're being directed to do. And sometimes companies go under and then they get replaced. Sometimes they're just a front. It is lots of corporate warfare, and then also using all of these mercenaries and contracted soldiers to get around rules and laws and giving them temporary authorization and weaponry and allowing them to do things that the corporations themselves or the military at the time can't do yet. So, Armored Core is very political. This is, there are people who will say Armored Core is not political, and those people would also say Metal Gear isn't political. This game is about as apolitical as Solid Snake going on a rant about Ronald Reagan and the Iran-Contra. That's the level of political this is. It's not based in our, not directly our history in our world. It is like a sci-fi version, but all of this is a lot based in our reality, inspired by, I would say.
You've got ID. Now you need a rep.
I'm a mercenary fighting to, basically earn my right to be human. You'll also see a lot of these same sorts of themes and things in Gundam. Iron-Blooded Orphan. We're basically human breeds, the term they use in that.
Commence mission. Wipe out the Dafeng MT squad.
We're also dealing with an AI that is running and helping facilitate all of this and is working with everyone. That's one of those elements.
Intercepting! They're just mass-produced MTs. Wipe them out, 61.
That, these are like corporations, mercenaries, and it's about money, power, territory. Not really, nations or ideals for most of them. Your enemy might be your ally tomorrow. Your enemy is probably using the same companies you are, the same systems you are. You are all using the same thing, and all of these systems benefit from both of you fighting one another. They don't typically care who wins, really. Shield.
621, wait. I'm picking up new enemy signatures. Looks like reinforcements. Eliminate them.
Why, All Mind is not evil yet, at least in the story. But, come on, that happens in every Armored Core. There is an AI that runs all of the systems and stuff, and then it turns out that they're trying to control humanity in some way, and basically enslave humans, usually. Keep them under control and away from their own destinies and decisions. Usually in underground cities, such as the Laird.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Was, the AI that ran the Raven's Nest in Armored Core 1? I can't remember its name. the main villain at the end. And there was the mention of Fires of Iblis. I'll wait for this.
This is a notification from Allmind, the mercenary support system. Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Your return to mercenary activities has been acknowledged. Restoring access to the parts shop.
Hey Aubrey, how you doing? I've just been nerding out a bit about Armored Core lore. As I was saying, when they mentioned the Fire of Iblis and how it was going on and how it interacted with the Coral. So, Iblis is a thing that has appeared in the Armored Core series before as an AI-piloted Armored Core. I believe it was AI-piloted, but there's been like different forms of Iblis, and I don't know if it was back then, because I can't remember when it came out, if it was before or after Zone of the Enders. But it might also be a bit of a reference to Jehudi. Iblis is the representative of Thoth, the Egyptian god, which Thoth is like the Greek name, whereas the Egyptian is Jehudi. And I think there are similarities in the mech design. Happy New Year's? Okay, bye. You've been told you must hug dog? Well, I can't stop you from hugging a dog. You gotta go hug a dog. But yeah, Happy New Year's. Nothing says New Year's like Armored Core. Might buy an offhand submachine gun. That is just a classic powerful build. I should probably buy a missile launcher for my left shoulder. Muddle around some more here, but this has greater impact and power. And then the head parts. So I actually went full Tianquan, or Tiancheng, I think is how you pronounce that, build in my testing. Turned out to not be a great idea. Traditionally, I like to play heavy builds in Armored Core. This one seems a bit more mobility focused for certain things, and caused certain problems for me when I was trying to out-tank much beefier enemies. So I'm going to be going maybe midway to build, at least for now. Oh, new training. And I think this one gives me a new gun, I believe. Yep. I quite like this type of gun. That's still King Sword. My left shield. Plasma weapon? Oh no, a parry shield, that's right. For this testing. The way that works, it's almost like a shotgun missile launcher. A lockdown to the other one. basically added like a Sekiro parry. And you can time it and get like a perfect block, basically. So like, let's see this. I'll just hold it. 215. 215 as well. What about the energy consumption though? What is that like? Oh, okay, I see. So I took even more. Oh, the perfect parry. There we go. Okay, you can visually see when it goes away. Ah. Oh, overheated it. But this is weak at the back. It doesn't work the best with the assault boost because it makes you stop to fire the charge shot. But what you can do is that. Go straight into melee and keep it charged in your back pocket. Swing and then fire. Which is quite nice. And there we go, and now I have the linear rifle. Oh yes, this one. Which I want to use the linear rifle for. I'm going to use that for getting behind the artillery.
Got a job for you, 621. This is an open call from the Balaam Group, one of the corporate forces occupying Rubicon.
Attention, all independent mercenaries! This request comes from our affiliate, Dotham. The Rubicon Liberation Front has deployed Baus artillery throughout the contaminated city. The city itself has no strategic value, but we cannot allow them to hinder expansion of the Coral Survey. Show us your ambition. Destroy the Liberation Front's artillery. Bonus pay will be awarded for destroying their MTs. We want the enemy weakened. Consider it an opportunity to prove yourself. Impress us, mercenaries!
I think he's supposed to be American. Yeah, this is now the company I was just attacking in the last mission I'm now working for.
The client doesn't care who does this job. As long as it gets done.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all of the Rubicon Liberation Front's artillery placements.
Yeah, Rubicon Liberation Front. There's often like resistance groups that you're fighting / working with or for at times. Again, allegiances are constantly like blurry throughout the Armored Core series, and as you get hired for different things, they might be like, oh, well, you're a traitor, you're working for the corporations, and then they realize, well,
That's one of the artillery placements.
if all they care about is money, why don't he just hire the mercenaries?
Deploy for combat. Destroy
Oh, I just barely messed that up, damn it.
We can do this.
Yeah, this is why I wanted the linear rifle, I really like it.
Move on to the next site, 621.
Obviously, it's not too good for these small fries. Is there an MT here? That blow it up?
You're up against mass-produced MTs. Eliminate them as necessary.
Enemy
EMTs. I want the money.
That corporate dog. Don't give him another inch. We have to defend the artillery.
You can also use it sometimes to dodge shots. So if they're like firing and it would hit you if you continued on your path, you can actually use the stopping, the pause. Oh, that's the artillery. Or was that the artillery or was it an MT? Nope, just an MT.
Clear out the artillery here and our work is over.
Ow.
Fire! Surround that AC!
Show that interloper what makes the Liberation Front strong.
Shooting me.
Voice and act, we stand as one!
Not behind.
HP at 50%. AP at 30%.
I guess I'll repair.
Confirmed. All targets destroyed. That's it for this J-16. Return to base.
Pretty simple little mission. Despite how much I messed up. I got a bit too cocky. And stopped paying attention to the combat.
One new message.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. You have also been granted access to participate in the log hunt program. We kindly request that you submit combat logs after destroying designated craft. Allmind will reward you with parts based on the number of submissions you provide.
Invited to join Log Hunt, one of Allmind's mercenary support programs. Discover and destroy targets marked with the Log Hunt target icon to obtain combat logs for submission. Collect combat logs and improve your Hunter class to receive part rewards from Allmind. There's more parts available. Oh yeah, the left-hand linear rifle. Which, not a bad combo. I'm tempted to do this, to double up those missiles a bit. I do also want to get something that's a bit of a heavier hitter available to me. No new training yet. Destroy the transport helicopters, destroy the tester AC. I'm gonna feel bad after this one.
Got a job for you, 621. It's an open call from the Arquebus Group.
To all independent mercenaries, this request comes from Schneider of the Arquebus Group. Dafeng, one of our adversaries allied with Balaam, has introduced a new tester AC. It's a sample model from an external architect, featuring extensive assembly optimizations. In the hands of an experienced pilot, it will pose a threat far too great to ignore. This brings me to the request. Intercept delivery of the tester AC and destroy it. The Arquebus Group looks forward to news of your success. Briefing over, and happy hunting.
I believe this will be enough to...
The target may be a product sample, but it's still an AC. Stay sharp, 621.
combat mode.
Commence mission. We've got a read on the target. Now's the time, 621.
We're under attack! Must be the locals. No, it's an independent.
That pilot's just a trainee on delivery duty, but don't let your guard down.
I'll take the back. I've been training for this.
As AC has reached breaking point, go for a direct hit.
Damn it! I can't die like this.
Oh, you want to do that to me? I'll do it to you.
Red guns need this AC. I can't fail this mission.
Ow.
This is real work. My training is paying off.
Gotcha. Baited them out with my blade.
Jeez. I just wanted a call sign of my own.
Or felons?
AC destroyed. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
I almost totally died there, dude. I keep getting in too close and staying too close.
Message.
About the tester AC you downed. That was being shipped to the Red Guns, Balam's in-house AC squad. They're Balam's main force, and its members are no amateurs. Remember who you're messing with.
New training? Nope. I better just click this to make that go away. This is here. Oh, I didn't look at all the parts, is why. From what I've heard, also, some of these early parts, people use this as like a PvP meta piece. There are all sorts of stuff, like, it's a lot more in-depth stat-wise than it first appears, at first blush, and, like, you're comparing, like, the AP, the arm load, the firearm specialization, melee specialization, which I think is about how accurate and how fast they lock on when using them. But there is so much going on with a lot of these stats. And you're checking like the thrust, energy consumption, overall energy load amount. Builds in Armored Core games get a big mathematical. I want to buy an offhand assault rifle, or well, a machine gun. I do want an offhand explosive, but for a certain reason, I'm not going to get that yet. I also want a main hand explosive. So I'm going to get that right now. One of the things I'm going to be doing is getting the different weapon types to kind of like use them and test them out. I've never actually gotten the handgun. I kind of want to try it.
Got a job for you, 621. The Balam Group sent a request.
Raven, this request comes from Dafa, one of our affiliates. The group has committed to use of military force to handle the Rubicon Liberation Front. Target for this mission is a squad of transport choppers. Destroy them. You'll encounter guerrilla resistance from Baus mass-produced MTs. They're no great concern. You performed adequately in your last sortie, Raven. This did not go unnoticed. We will be watching with interest to see what you bring to the team.
Okay. Do I want to go pistol right now, or double machine gun?
Now they're asking for you by name. Keep building your rep.
Time to defeat these enemies by death by 1,000 cuts / death by 1,000 bullets. So you need to be careful with managing your ammo with the submachine guns, because they end up running out faster than you expect.
Destroy the Rubicon Liberation Front transport choppers.
We're under attack. The corporate merc.
Confirmed. Transport chopper down. Keep at it, 621.
Excellent.
There, take it out.
Hostile AC. Defend our supply. Damn.
Alright, time to reload all my guns.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. On to the next targets.
Here, fight back!
We're no match for an AC.
Have no fear. The Coral is with us.
Looks like they've got a mouse tetrapod. Looks like you got them all.
Was picking Rubicon fleet not enough for you? You shameless Coral scavengers.
That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
That's why I wanted to go double machine gun, to just quickly clean all that up without having to bother with the quad walkers. You can just shred through lightly armored things with these.
Well, Handler Walter. The way your hound's been up in my business, I'm surprised you'd even dare to call. Michigan, about my proposal. Yeah, you sure about that? I'll be working your hound just as hard as any other red gun. Gen 4s can be emotionally withdrawn. They need a shot in the arm every now and then. Then you got a deal. I'll send Volta and Iguazu. They'll give your latest hound a proper red gun welcome.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. The Corps see the Liberation Front as a hindrance to expanding their Coral survey. But to the Rubiconians, your actions are only helping the Corps with their invasion. It's just a job, 621. All of it.
Apolitical! Totally an apolitical game. Oh, this one's rough. Well, when I did it, it was rough. I don't think I did it too well. I have assembly-wise that I didn't have before. Huh? Well, okay then. Switch this up a bit. I'm gonna try out the handgun. I'm curious about handgun plus offhand. Or I could just go full boom. I just go full boom. might be a bit of a better option against the Walker. This was what I wanted to get at the meeting. To get those to match up. The lower total rounds, better weight, higher energy load, but also much more damage and impact. So let's sort it out and deal with the weaponized mining ship.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus Group.
Raven, this request comes from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary. The mission will take place in the Bonadea dunes of Western Bellius. Our Coral investigation there is being blocked by the Strider, a Rubicon Liberation Front mining ship. You are to destroy it. The Strider is a mobile resource base that was extensively weaponized by the Liberation Front. Call it the crowning glory of their efforts to militarize into an anti-corporate force. Your attack will focus on the Eye, a giant laser cannon connected directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary sub-generators. These should be your first targets. This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
Okay, we got boom, and then we got rat-tat-tata. Let's see how this goes.
Time for a little self-promotion, 621. Smash the Strider, and Arquebus HQ will be sure to remember your name.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. First, get through all that dust and make contact with the Strider.
So, when approaching the Strider, there is going to be a huge laser that fires at you from a long distance. Now, I don't know if I just got lucky one of the times I did this,
Unidentified AC. Must be one of the corporation's dogs.
but going along this left side here, it didn't seem like it could really target me.
Abide with Rubicon! Abide with Rubicon.
Which may be because the giant laser's on the front of it? Yeah, normally there's like a bunch of enemies you're supposed to be fighting and dealing with here, and the big laser which you're supposed to be dodging. But I don't think it can just target back here is all. And then we get to this leg here, which is already damaged a bit.
You're up close and personal. Take out one of its legs and bring it to a halt.
What? We evaded the Eye's laser?
All hands, prepare for close range combat. Intercept.
And there went the boom. Okay, now which way does it fall? I'm trying to remember. I don't want it to land on me, as you might guess.
Confirmed. Strider leg compromised. It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Also, this thing is way bigger than you would think.
Alright, now we've got a foothold to get on
I
the
can't
deck.
believe I missed time for
Grab on and get to
that
work on the
degree.
generators.
Okay, I've got to go and get the generators on the back of it.
That AC pilot's no rookie. We can't take any steps. Double the rig.
They're trying to cut and run. Head to the midship 621. Don't let them go.
we go.
We can't sink the enemy AC! Remember, we fight for the coral. Defend the sub-generator.
Now you gotta be careful with the big laser. It's gonna keep blasting.
Sub-generator destroyed.
Gotta hit the generators. This is honestly a pretty simple mission, now that I know it. The first time I did this, it was a lot more chaotic and hectic, and me being worried about falling off and stuff. Uh-oh. Gotta use it as its own shield against the big laser eye that's trying to kill you. Uh-oh.
2 to go.
Remember the hard.
Oh, that's right, this one. Forgot about this one.
When Rubicon burned, we endured. We're losing the shield, sir.
Just one left.
The Strider is the flagship of our war. Hold the line. Defend the ship with your line.
I landed at a bit of an odd spot there. But you know what, it all worked out in the end. This is the toughest one to reach. Because, you know, it's in the way of the laser.
All sub-generators destroyed. The ice shield is offline. Head to the front segment and hit the target.
Wait for the item fire so I can get close. I think actually it might have been offline during that, and I could have used that opportunity. Whoopsie.
Now you've got the target in your sights. Time to finish this,
Gotta
621.
time that a bit better. Here we go.
Charge the cannon. Burn the coral plunderers. The guy is taking significant damage. We're not through yet. Show them our pride. Sir, the eye's in a critical state. Sir, response from the eye.
Here comes the Merc light. Glad to see you haven't been cored. Thank you. Welcome, Arbalist Alchemist. Okay, which way am I supposed to go here?
All that energy it was sucking up has nowhere to go. Move, 621. You need to get clear of the Strider.
That's where it wants me to go.
Damn hyenas. Never think of that. Combined with Rubicon.
See that, 621? The Strider's blowing itself up. A fitting end for something built to fail.
Now that's a set piece. I do like how they've gone big with this game.
One new message.
Raven, your work on the Strider deserves commendation. I am thrilled to have issued you the request. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Archibus Group's mercenary liaison. V8 Pater, at your service. I think I'll enjoy doing business with you.
Oh, still no new training. Anything I really want to buy for this? I think I have the shoulder pieces I want for now. Might start working on some of the headpiece ores. This is medium weight. This is obviously heavyweight. Is also medium weight. Very asymmetrical cockpit. And then this one is more of the aerial type. One's slightly heavier armor. One has a bit better boost speed. Usually I like to start with the legs. Building from the legs up. Could also look into going more into generate. This one has lower capacity. Better lock-on tracking with this. Far more thrust. I might go with 2 right here for now. And yeah, I don't have enough for legs. But I would like a better lock-on and thrust. More mobility would be very nice. And then this mission is going to be a bit... What is this one? I'm trying to remember. I don't think this is a top one. I think this is just an intro one. So I might go pistol and sword. The pistol says it has high stagger. So it should give me openings to get in close with melee.
Got a job for you, 621. You're joining an operation planned by Balaam HQ. Check the briefing.
Heard the good news from Walter, did ya? Good. Sit your ass down and listen. Balaam's moving in on the Gallia Dam complex, one of the Liberation Front's bases. The objective is to destroy their lifeline and make those sacks of shit beg for mercy. I'll be sending 2 good-for-nothing maggots from the Red Guns, Gun 4 Volta and Gun 5 Iguazu. You're just gonna be tagging along on ass-wiping duty. I'm assigning you the call sign Gun 13, a lucky little number that just became available. Gun 13, sound off! Good enough. Now go get ready. We're going on a field trip, kiddo!
What a weirdo. Also, noticing a trend that I'm C4, which is I think it's supposed to also be a reference to I'm a Generation 4 augmented human, but also number 4 in Japanese is related to death and unlucky. It's a very unlucky number, and then now in this, I'm number 13, which he even called reference to and said, oh yeah, you got lucky number 13, which just opened up, which would also probably mean because the previous 13 just died.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the Red Guns teach you bad manners.
Yes, Walter. I won't pick up their potty mouth. Especially since I can't even talk.
Activating combat mode.
Balaam Group AC Squad Red Guns reporting for duty. Commence mission.
I think I am a little bit faster. It's hard to tell right off the bat, but I might be.
An independent merc. It's the wise guy who decided the Red Gun should be taking care of some freelancers.
What gives us? We'll handle this mission ourselves. One target destroyed.
Hey, freelancer. And no one even told you why we're here. Red Guns are gonna go climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, this little base is next.
Goodbye. Can't tear yourself away from chatting with a tag-along? Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut? 2 targets destroyed. How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur. Good for. Can't say I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the Red Guns. Shake lever, ship out! 621. Eradicate the frontline MTs. That takes care of the frontline MTs.
Red Guns are kind of a bunch of weirdos.
That was just a warm-up. Look alive, maggots! 2 generators to go. Keep moving, 621. Hope you're enjoying the field trip, kid. Don't wet your pants now.
Does this guy ever shut up?
Gun 5. No luck with the sewing club, I see. That attitude won't get you far on Rubicon. Hope you pilot better than you sew. One more target remaining, 621.
Just hit me. Oh, did I run into an explosive? I think I might have. Oh man, you can hear my throat is really dying. I am still sick. I've been sick for like over 2 weeks. I think it's COVID.
The Rubiconians will never yield. You're going home in armored coffins. Forged in ash, we stand as one.
I love that line. You're going home in armored coffins.
Like an old piece of junk. It's barely different from an MT. Gun 4. You're not exactly cutting edge either. You want to be next on the scrap heap? Independent mercenary. Why be a mere pawn? What honor is there in serving corporations that exist only to kill and plunder?
I don't know if you know what a mercenary is, dude, but that's kind of their thing.
Scavengers. Father Goliath, I found you. Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Gun 13. Guess you're not just tagging along anymore. Now hurry up and destroy that stinking old dam. We've got a job to do here. Confirmed. All targets destroyed.
I shouldn't be meleeing those, but it looks cool.
Good for nothings, we're good for something after all. Field trip's over. Gun 13. I'll keep that lucky call sign open for you.
Just getting shot right at the end. Every now and then you might hear a loud click. That's me pressing the mute button to cough. So, subject y'all to me coughing and hacking.
For the independent mercenary Raven. Honored to make your acquaintance, V2 Snail. I understand you want to join Operation Wall Climber. You do realize that disposing of some Liberation Front garbage hardly qualifies you. Know your place, you meager dog-sitter. The answer is no. I hear you're deploying V1 again. Must be rough only having one good pilot to rely on. Oh? Are you suggesting your dog can take Freud's place? You'll see. Just give us the chance. Very well, then. We're also deploying V4. Who's been equally brazen of late. Let's see how they both perform.
I don't like this snail guy.
One new message.
You got lucky, Merc. You were the only warm body they could find. The Red Guns are going to be first over the wall. Have fun watching from the sidelines.
Oh, new training. And new parts are available for purchase. Guns. Look. Guns. And shoulder guns. Vertical missile launcher. That might be intentionally given at this point for dealing with a certain threat, let's say. Let's do some of the training. I've already been doing double trigger. Gotta reload each gun as well before I go. Part of the trick is to use the left shoulder as like a shotgun blast right through that shield. Oh, that's right, I forgot that gives a bunch of parts that I just bought different versions of. So recovery down, boost down. But this one is much, much better for close range and lower weight. Lower upward thrust, but better overall boost. And I might go with the generator on top of that. And then reverse joints. Reverse joints are better for like jumping. They're more like vertical inclined. This one is a little bit weird to me. I'm not too much of a fan of this AC. More so because of the weaponry they've got set up. It feels too much of like one note style almost, I would say. Aren't you up and go through shield? You don't have a shield. I don't even know fully what that, like, right shoulder is. It might be pulse plasma? But is plasma ricochet? But definitely a bit odd, almost like a delayed setup into stagger, and then you unload it all. So now I can add that as my offhand if need be. Or, well, the buy one would be the offhand. This is the main hand. Now, I'm trying to think of what I want for this next mission. Because it is a bit of a rough one. I think last time I did it with linear rifle. Also, this next mission is the last mission I've ever done. I've not gone any further than that. I'm wondering if a laser weapon would be a good idea. Then, for offhand, there is this laser gun. Laser rifle. Exactly is the difference. So, total round of the pistol is actually much more. Lower impact and damage on the pistol. This next fight, melee range, is not very good for me. Just outside of melee range isn't bad. Could also use a pistol to try to hit heavy stagger. Let's see impact. So 235, 105. So laser has much less impact, which makes sense. Could also just go full explosive. But with the delay in how that fires, I'm not sure that'll work too well. I think I want impact. I might do the impact on the main hand, and then this offhand almost might do the similar build to what was just in that training. Also do laser shoulder. Oh, decisions. This next fight is like the filter, the wall you have to overcome. You know what? Let's do that. I might as well buy another thing just in case I end up needing it in the mission or want to test it out. But you're going linear rifle main hand, linear rifle offhand. We're going to basically be like a Wild West revolver mecha. Just wanted to clear that from my vision. Operation Wall Climber, very aptly named. We're going to have to defeat the wall.
assist with a mission the corporations are calling Operation Wall Climber.
This is V2 Snail, leader of the Vesper 2nd Squad. I will chair the briefing for this mission. This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate. You will be attacking the Wall, a key trading outpost fortified by the Rubicon Liberation Front. The rabble have formed a defensive line comprised of artillery and MT squads. Break through the line, then make your way to the top of the wall. There you shall find the Juggernaut, a mobile heavy artillery platform. Destroy it. V4 will also be participating in this mission, infiltrating through a separate route. However, be aware that Balaam has also taken a crack at the wall, only for their vainglorious hopes to be dashed. Do try not to die like a dog out there.
Yeah, I don't like Snail. Okay, here we go. We're basically like dual-wield revolvers.
Your objective is to take the Liberation Front fortress, the Wall. Show them you're worth the credits, 621.
This is, I think, the first filter of the game. I mean, calling it the Wall and everything is just very on the nose.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take out the Gatling cannons protecting the city, and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, Corporation Dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
We're under attack! They're in the city!
Just one AC. Arquebus. They're mocking us.
See, that's what I wanted. Was just switching between these two.
We stand as one!
Ah, shit. Forgot about that, though. Ow.
City defense flow! There's an AC behind us!
Another one?
I had to reload right then.
Baus Tetrapod MT eliminated. That significantly reduces the threat in the city. Gatling cannons next. Destroy the targets. Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. Access the bulkhead and break into the wall.
Why don't we? You know, theoretically, to help out our allies. Think it also just got me more money?
Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat. Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. Remember, Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall.
sure we're all prepared.
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close.
So far, this build has done well for this early part, but this early part is the easy. I want to use this also as a moment to earn my feathers.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
Might sound odd, but I mean it in a certain way. Okay, supplies replenished, healed up and stuff. Go fight the Juggernaut.
You must be Raven. One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting. You ready to climb the wall? That's the Juggernaut. Heavy mobile.
I'm trying to think, what does it remind me of? What is it, Metal Slug?
It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot.
Yeah, this is why I wanted to go dual revolver. Was to just get behind it and just start blasting. Or, well, they're rifles, but like, they kind of, I don't know, they feel like revolvers to me.
That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em.
Ow. Need to reload my guns, and they were also overheating.
This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Snail in command.
Now, this thing has so many explosives.
We're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me.
All the mines, too.
So much for our decoy.
Yeah, jumping is very good against this. Just because it's so much help to deal with the explosives. I'm already almost at half health. I'm just gonna reload for now. This thing really struggles with verticality. Bones are overheated.
50%.
Yeah. This build kind of made short work of that. And now I just have to make sure I don't land on a mine, in which if I had gone forward I would have.
Confirmed. Juggernaut destroyed. Operation Wall Climber is a success.
And I've earned my feathers.
Rusty. It seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Well, that went pretty quick. Fences, not too bad. Ooh, I got a lot of bonus pay. That was almost 500k.
One new message.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something. During Operation Wall Climber, Arquebus was planning to sacrifice you. The plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall. The higher-ups are going to remember you now, that's for sure. As will I.
More parts. Polska. I am going to buy this in case I need that. This is just a straight up upgrade from my current blade. I think? Wait, I didn't have a blade equipped, so I didn't actually compare the stats. Whoops! Buckler? What is the difference? Damage mitigation of the buckler is lower, but the impact dampening is higher. Interesting. Oh yeah, now I can get the tank treads and the quad. Oh, I don't have enough energy if I do that. Interesting. Why did I not look at it? I looked at everything. Didn't I? I don't think I saw anything new there when I just went through. And the reason I wanted to get this is in case during a mission I fight something and I need this, that I can swap to it. But this is the original one, right? This one can't combo, but it's just otherwise better. And yeah, this is still the long range, medium range. I think I'll keep the linear rifle for now because I want the impact. But what I meant by earn my feathers is I've surpassed the wall. Become a little bit of a raven. I'm only gonna go with 4 because it feels a bit more like right to me at least. Hard to succeed. Bit more to the blue. Now, I don't want this to be very reflective. This part I want to be reflective. That is, yeah, like the metal bits underneath. Slightly colored. This, oh, yeah, these also I want to be reflective. I need to revisit this color. Get it darker. Yeah. Did this yet? Did I? Or are these pieces? Connector joints? Connector joints to the weapons. Okay. Don't want those to be very reflective. Just a bit hard to see these parts. Wait, no, I do want that to be reflective right there. What looks bright? Is blue right? No. Red. The contrast. Not too bright of them. This kind of looks right. Then I'm going to be a bit less weathered now. Now that's a raven, I think. Right there. Darker. There. Other thing I could check. Color wise. White, not black. Yellow is very visible. Also check out light blue. Not bad. Orange kind of works as well. I feel like the red I have is the best I could get right now. Yeah, let's leave it like this. So still slightly weathered, but like this is Raven. I don't know if anyone is here currently, but if so, rate my color. How does it look? It's very simple and sleek, but I wanted it to look very much like military, mercenary, urban warfare. And like, it's not attached to anything. It's not designed to look like any sort of faction. It is just this mercenary, this machine that appears on the field. Kind of the look I'm going for. Alright, let's test out the quad. Quad can fly. That's their thing. Now, they're very good, seemingly, with weapons that you would normally have to stop to fire. So I do wonder if it's a good choice for the sort of builds I've been doing. Does seem to struggle a bit on the ground. Which, I mean, that's so surprising. my missiles, jerk. There we go, the grenade launch. Very nice. And the other training is for the tank treads. I like the tank treads. So in Armored Core 3 I used them quite a bit. They just let you have such heavy, powerful weapons. And you don't have to stop to aim. Remember, right, the trick here for this fight is blow them up, break them basically, and then gun them down. Ouch. Like so. I mean, it's definitely a cool look. And you can definitely make a gun tank. Vertical missile launcher, nice. For advanced certification, this is basically using everything you've learned up to this point. I think it's the grenade launcher. Yeah, it's actually an offhand weapon they give you. The version of. Now, how much money do I have? Not enough. What I was going to buy were some of the, like, arms, legs, and core and stuff, but definitely not enough for that. I want vertical. Kinda. Definitely don't have enough for them. Could buy a head. Well, let's leave that for now and get our certification. During real missions, you can expect enemy reinforcements and other changes to the situation. Test an advanced mercenaries and their ability to adjust to a wide range of combat scenarios and adapt their AC assembly to meet the needs of the mission. Okay, that one's got a shield, which it's a good thing I brought my sword. Shield. Okay, let's reload. Ow. I needed to break the shield. And then I think next is an AC. damage there, but I got him.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations on your certification. You have proven your skills by completing the entire combat training regimen. Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. All Mind anticipates excellent performance.
Alright. Now let's go and make some money. Oh yeah, this one. This one is tough, I remember. Do this one first.
Got a job for you, 621. One of the Balaam companies has put in a request.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! This request comes from our affiliate Dafeng. We're conducting an investigation into the Vespers, Arquebus's augmented human squad. Currently our focus is on their 4th squad leader, V4 Rusty. Sweep the route Rusty took during Operation Wall Climber and retrieve combat logs from the wrecks he left on his way in. The wall is now under Arquebus's control, and they've stationed their MT squads there for the Coral survey. As such, he'll be targeting the brief window where their main force is deployed elsewhere. Keep an eye on the time and retrieve as many logs as you can. That concludes the briefing. We expect prompt results, Gun 13.
I don't like that guy. I'm gonna change this up a little bit. Go with my machine gun.
621. You should be used to Rubicon by now. Time to take a break from shooting up the place.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Search the nearby wrecks for combat logs recording engagements with V4 Rusty. That's what we're looking for, 621. I'll analyze it on my end.
Log extracted from the wreck. I was one to examine the operation of the craft prior to its destruction. The log indicates the FTS was operating at maximum capacity and it was still unable to track the enemy. It was completely overwhelmed by Rusty's speed. This is clearly a one-sided engagement.
This gives us some more insight about V4 skills. Analyzing log.
Basically, I'm just going to be looking for fires. Used to be the auto-transcription for a voice log recorded by an off-duty pilot. The well we found in Gallia is going to dry up sooner than later. We just can't harvest as much coral as we used to. And what little we do get, the corps squeeze out of us. They know we needed to raise mealworms. How many more children must we watch starve?
Some more evidence on what the coral situation looks like.
Not seeing any more over here. There's one.
Modified AC.
Open fire! Kill the intruder!
Oh. Off. What did I do? Oh, that's right.
That makes 3 logs.
Steel haze. haze appears to be assembled from a Schneider high mobility frame equipped with weapons that allow for swift, agile action. Notably, Rusty seems to favor kinetic weaponry that Vesper net members would normally not use. Ow!
We've got visuals on V4's AC assembly.
Okay, that's one wreck there.
Analyzing.
Gun platform. Friendly comms. We can't beat the top Vespers, we're as good as dead. At least Z is off duty. She's the Liberation Front's little sister. Doesn't deserve to be out there on the battlefield. She can still love and be loved, and have a family.
Worthless. That's 5 logs.
You're about to be hit with a missile. Have to communicate with Rusty Deering. How could you? I know who you are. I've seen Uncle's files. At least tell me why.
Very interesting. This could be worth something.
Where's the next flaming wreck? One down here.
Analyzing. Keep an eye on the clock.
Deserter. Want to examine the commands received by the craft prior to its destruction. No data regarding offensive or evasive maneuvers detected. Appears the pilot of this craft really pulled the emergency eject lever at the start of the operation.
Nothing we can sell here.
Okay, so that's 6 I've found. Gotta be more, right? Up at the end of the battlefield. Is that all of them? Or was this one?
You, AC pilot. You're no comrade of ours, are you? Wait, you killed them all!
Season coded comms. When me comes Furlong will technology Elcano, you must hit that.
A Liberation Front survivor. Just hold us up if you engage her. The mission comes before everything else.
I'm a coral warrior, just like the others, and I will not give in.
Wrap it
I
up.
don't think I'm gonna be killing her actually, because the mission's over.
Any minute now. We've got enough logs to satisfy the request. That's it for this job, 621. Return to base.
Well, little Z lives. I didn't have enough time to kill her.
Two new messages.
Gun 13 Raven. Bagged us some decent intel on V4. I'll report this to Commander Michigan. Additionally, I want to introduce myself. Gun 6 Red. But you can call me Sir. Privileged to be among Balaam's best, even if I am stuck whipping you independents into shape. Believe you me, I'm gonna put you to work.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. Granting authorization to perform AC/OS upgrades. Additional. All Mind hereby invites you to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. The Arena is a virtual combat simulator designed to support the development of registered mercenaries. It also serves as a benchmark to appraise and rank the mercenaries active on Rubicon. We look forward to your participation.
I have no idea about any of this. Oh, I can get the kick. Weapon bay. Ooh. Weight control. Manually purge weapons. Oh. Turn. Some neat stuff in here. Dynamic reflection control tuning. Those are just like straight up upgrades, it looks like. And then we've got the arena. Invincible Rummy. Rank 29F, a member of RAD, a dozer faction? Like many of the other dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs, and in his perpetually addled state, he has convinced himself that he is an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene with a cause to defeat, he will forget about the setback entirely by the next day. Only death can dispel his notions of invincibility now? What? Okay. A bit of an odd character. Try out the arena. I'm gonna double trigger this.
Welcome to the Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. First subject AC, Mad Stomp. Call sign, Invincible Rummy. Commencing evaluation.
I like how it looks like a construction robot.
That mode.
What is that left arm? Oh, I see, it's like totally close range based. So because I'm just a little bit faster, I just kind of destroyed them.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
A chainsaw? Oh great, I got a foot emblem. That was, interesting. One of the arena members is a revolutionary. Index gun and burn pickaxe. That's like kind of silly, but I like burn pickaxe. You're a leader of the Rubicon Liberation Front, a blue-collar worker who was involved in the construction of the grid, now dedicated to establishing symbiosis with the coral, building a future for Rubicon, free from planetary closure. Fired by Father Dolmayan's ideals. Able-bodied and eager, he is zealously dedicated to the cause. He is more at home in the construction yard than the cockpit. Oh, I like that character. That sounds like a good guy. I don't know about the Father Dolmayan part. I don't know if that's like an important community leader or cult leader.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 28. Rank F.
That's a bazooka.
Subject AC. Burn pickaxe. Call sign, Index Dunham.
They look real cool too.
Commencing evaluation.
It looks like a scrapped together armored core, which is really cool. Also, the coloring makes me think of the robot from Sonic Heroes. I have a feeling I want to not be staggered against this thing at all. So far, Double Trigger seems pretty good in the arena, which is, you know, kind of normal for Armored Core. Machine guns do really well against other Armored Cores usually.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
But at least this will give me some money, and I get some chips. Yeah, burn pickaxe emblem. That's much better than a foot. Okay, arena. Wait a minute, isn't this the guy from Balaam I was just talking to? G6 Red? Hermit? He's only rank 27? He talks a lot of shit for someone pretty low rank. Is that a German helmet with a tank going through it? Or like a crab. Oh, it's a hermit crab in a German World War II helmet with the tank turret. Gun 6 of the Red Guns, the Balaam Group's AC squad. As a young boy, Red's life was forever changed when he saw the news broadcast of Commander Michigan's brutal triumphs in the Jupiter War. Red trained through blood, sweat, and tears in order to emulate his idol, supporting his impoverished siblings all the while. When the Balaam admission examination finally came, he won his place in the Red Guns the very moment he stood to attention to greet the squad. But how does all that go up against 2 machine guns?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 27, rank F. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Hermit. Call sign, Gun 6, Red. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
All range mode activated. Ooh. Bit of a different arena. Get some cover. Okay, so he's got a lot of missiles. Definitely want to make sure to stay high mobility for this one. If you stay in place, you're going to take so many missiles. Sorry, buddy, but double machine gun is just very strong. Classic, just anti-armored core build.
Destroyed. This concludes F rank evaluation. Well done.
Probably shouldn't just use this for everything if it makes it a bit too easy. I'm not worried he wanted to use a World War II German helmet for this hermit crab emblem.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank F. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Okay, so I can't until I go further in the story, which also makes sense because probably some of them are like characters to reveal in the story. No more training. I have a bit of money. have been spending a lot of my money buying the guns. Have like a variety of options available. Oh boy, is my throat going. I'm kind of interested in the vertical missile launch. But I feel like I really need to start working on changing my, like, main parts of my armored core. I think I'm gonna go with these legs. I want the stability. They just seem like decent all-arounder upgrade. So, like, more stability, load limit, high weight, but, like, better defense and stuff. Very slightly lowered boosting, but it seems like a lot of the pluses are gonna be worth it. This next mission gonna be a bit rough. I want to try this. This may seem a little bit weird of a build choice. So, before I said the wall was the last mission I did, but I was wrong that I remember because I was looking at this. This is the last mission I tried. And I was built as like a slow-moving tank hard-hitting AC and got absolutely wrecked.
Here's the briefing.
The loss of the wall dealt us a heavy blow. Yet, we believe you are more than a corporate pawn. Perhaps we can even work together. I want you to investigate Baus Arsenal No. 2, a major MT factory in the Bellius region. The Baus Corporation sells to anyone, but they've been essential to maintaining our firepower. Now, their second arsenal has gone silent overnight. If it were only a comms failure, a simple check-in would do. But, well, after the Strider, more cautious voices have gained influence. This isn't our finest moment, but would appreciate your help.
Yeah, rough news on that Strider thing. Oh, yeah, that sucks. I can't believe somebody did that to you all.
Some advice before you go, 621. Expect the unexpected.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Investigate Baus Arsenal No. 2. I've been checking the perimeter, and I'm picking up nothing. What happened here?
That was muted and coughing.
It's too quiet.
I will say, in this sort of thing, if he means like literally nothing, picking up nothing, with the amount of machinery here,
Watch out,
that
621.
would be like alarming. Okay, this is a lot shorter range than I thought.
Watch its shots and see where they're coming from. Of course. MDD. Stick to it like glue. You'll lose it if it gets too far.
Where'd you go? Get back here. Maybe I should have gone with something a bit longer range. I may have really, really fucked up with this build. Is the direction to go? Yeah, I think so. I think you are the Espeon? That's the thing from Wing, isn't it? Radio record, Boss, guards, last words. You're just on edge, man. Boss supplies MTs to the off-world corps too. No one would ever touch this arsenal. Got as many units as we can to bankroll Elcano, so that way we Rubiconians can stand a... Oh, what's that? The connections. I'm also totally gonna run out of ammo for this pulse gun.
It's got you in its sights.
I mean, it makes sense. This would be too powerful if it was long range.
Another one of those stealth mechs. Don't let it outpace you, 621.
Like... Yeah,
621. I think there's more than one this time.
yeah, I've really
Mark your target.
changed my weapons here. Basically, there's one later on with a shield, and that's why I brought this. But it's really poor for the rest of the entirety of it. No.
Light and ammunition at 50%.
Unidentified machine down. Keep going and stay sharp.
I mean, I'm gonna try it, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to switch my weapons.
According to the blueprint, there's a
That one
massive
right there?
reservoir deep inside the arsenal. If there's anything waiting for us,
Yeah, okay, so they're actually visible.
good eye. See, I told you to expect the unexpected.
Another one that's higher up, isn't it? Phew.
Light and ammunition at 30 AP at 50%.
I don't even know what the hell that thing just did.
Remaining.
Yeah. This isn't going so well. I'm almost out of ammo.
Confirmed. Unidentified mechs destroyed. Keep going, 621.
That's right, I can scan. I always forget. The scan button is a little bit weird.
621. Get down and take a closer look.
And then here's where I got absolutely destroyed.
No doubt about it. This water. It contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein. Baus was hiding a well all this time. Above you.
There you are with your shield.
Three of them. No. Four. You're outnumbered. Pick them off one by one.
Billy really doesn't seem like it's doing that much against the shield. Oh wait, never mind. Oh shit, it's almost dead.
At 30%.
I am out of ammo.
One unidentified mech down.
Well, it's gonna be rough. I'm gonna have to punch them.
AP at 50%.
Get back here.
AP at 30%.
Well, okay. One there. Don't you move away. You stay here. I need to punch you. Son of a bitch. Get back.
AP at 30%.
My fist overheated?
Depleted.
Yeah. Didn't go so well, but at least, I can test that out. Okay, one down. I managed to punch one. More than I expected. I mean, I guess I'll restart with full ammo for that, but that's a little cheesy. Come on. That, and then my blade.
Is that a coral response? 621, get down and take a closer look.
What probably would have worked is if I had done main hand linear, offhand pulse.
It contains faint traces of coral. Must have been an underground vein.
And it
This
doesn't.
was hiding a well.
There's one like right there, isn't there?
Above you.
Ow.
3 of them. No. 4. You're outnumbered. Pick them off one by one, 621.
AP at 50%.
What is happening? I can't see.
AP at 30%.
Where did you go?
One unidentified mech down.
I guess I got one?
Repair kit remaining.
Yeah, there's one right here.
AP at 50%. No repair kits remaining.
Where? That's you. Where are the others? One of the others is actually on the ground here. It's the last one.
One remaining. Finish them off.
I'm trying to get through that shield. I guess just brute force?
AP at 50%.
Oh, and of course I had to reload right then. Oh, the damn shield is back. Yeah, I can pepper them down with missiles. And use that to get the shield away. Because it doesn't seem like I want to be close to this thing. With that whip thing it has.
AP at 30%.
Unless I get an opening just like that. Okay. That's a tough fight.
Seems that's the last of them.
Well, there might be some incredibly easy way to do that,
Check in after all.
but I never know.
Head back and rest up, 621.
I think it's tougher than the wall, frankly.
Long time no see, Walter. Looking good for a change. I see you've got a new augmented human. What happened to 617 and the rest?
Their jobs. They did what it took to get us here.
Huh. So how's the newcomer doing?
Adequately. But Gen 4 augmentation can be unstable. We need to choose our battles. How's things on your end?
I found the data our friends left behind. There's something promising in the watch point.
The plot thickens. I feel silly for saying that now.
One new message.
I see you're back, 621. About the coral well that was found at Baus Arsenal number 2. That was just a drip coming from an underground vein, and it won't last long. It's not the coral we're searching for. One more thing. I've sent you your next job. This one isn't from the Corps or the Liberation Front. You'll see when you check the briefing.
Includes chapter. Huh. I do kind of like these arms, but I don't know. It's the firearm specialization, to my understanding, is accuracy, so putting that so low kind of worries me. I got some new legs, but why don't I get new arms? Did I go for a head? Where's the scanner? Scan distance. Yeah, my current scan distance I think sucks. Oh yeah, look at this. Compared to that and that. And standby time. And I can get the arm. a much cooler looking head as well. Well, it looks like it is time to end this chapter, I guess.
This is a rather personal request from a friend of mine. It concerns a certain facility, a watch point. Once, it regulated the underground flow of coral. Now it serves to monitor the dormant veins. I want you to attack it. Your objective will be to destroy the sensor valve at its core. The watch point is kept secure by SG, the planetside PCA force, which means it's too hot for the corporations to be seen there. In other words, we're flying strictly solo on this one.
Interesting. I think this is a decent all-rounder assembly I've got going here.
You'll be going in under cover of darkness. Be ready for anything.
You know, Walter, you're really suspicious. Then again, so am I. Although, I mean, I think I'm technically a slave?
Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there.
I think a helicopter blade sound was just coming out of my controller.
Main system activating combat mode.
All range mode activate.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they?
Ow!
We can look into that later. Engaging.
AP at 50%.
Code 7-8. Requesting backup. I can't get through to HQ.
Cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Wait, is this death?
AP
Oh,
at
look.
50%. AP at 30%.
That's not good. I feel like I should restart this. I really took a lot of damage there right at the beginning. Really bungled this one up.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8. All units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Boom! Turn the corner right into that. Oh yeah, I haven't even hit a checkpoint. Do I want this build? Yeah, I think if I don't get sniped out of the sky during the intro again.
Leave no evidence. If anyone sees you, handle it.
I sneak in. Mission objective says annihilate the squad. I'm not sure if I can sneak.
Code 1-5. Intruder sighted. It's just one AC. Who are they with? We can look.
I mean, this is a bit cheesy, but this is war. but I'm just gonna go up behind those things from down here and blow them up. And then join the fight. There it is. Oh, at the middle.
Code 7-8, requesting backup.
Where's this at?
Yeah, I can't get through to HQ.
Oh, it's over there.
Wipe them out, 621.
I ambushed them and still screwed up. Like, up over here somewhere. You're to dodge? Only I'm allowed to dodge. What do you think you are? I am. Oh, that was range.
Confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
Where did that AC come from? What happened to the patrol squad?
Code 1-8, all units deploy for combat.
You're exposed to snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Code 3-1C, we've taken critical damage.
Ow!
AP at 50%.
Got to try to finagle this, to fire right then, and then hit it.
Updating your marker data. Proceed in the direction indicated. You see that? That's the Watchpoint's control center.
Oh, this isn't good.
Inside. Make your way in.
What's that at the top there? Is that an armored core? I saw something at the top middle with lights coming from it.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter.
Yep.
How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Hi.
Swa. Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer.
Ow!
You had a different master.
C-1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
Oh!
AP at 50%.
I shouldn't be using so many charged shots here.
At 30%.
His mobility's real good.
Gen 4 slot.
Oh, did he heal?
I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
Yeah, I'm definitely dead.
Dog. Was it worth it, Walter? Their blood is on your hands.
So let's see. Very high mobility. Can't use pulse defense here because of the weapon that they're using. So, if I were to try to make like an optimal thing and consider it, I'm gonna do dual machine guns. I'm gonna feel a little bit bad if this just melts him. I mean, it probably won't. He still seems strong.
The target's inside. Make your way in.
attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn? Is that Sua? Pitiful dog. I feel sorry for you. I really do. You may have survived a little longer. You had a different master.
C-1249. Sua. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Yeah, Walter, don't think.
Where's 619 and 620? Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let it bait you. Focus.
Seems like he recovers really quick from being staggered.
Gen 4 slot. I hear you make fine hounds with the right training. Shame you'll have to die here.
I wonder if double trigger really benefits from weapon specialization arms. Oh, there we go.
Stay away from the watch point.
Confirmed. Enemy AC destroyed. Forget about him, 621. You did good today.
I'm good, yay!
Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Walter, did I earn a gold star? What? Oh no. Well, that can't be good. That means whatever's coming next is gonna be much harder than what I just did. Which, granted, with this double trigger build was much easier.
Center.
Or is it going to be destroy it and run? That seemed a bit too easy.
Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there!
Who are you? An older type of augmented human, 4th generation. Have we made contact? I am Air, a Rubiconian. Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
What? Am I a new type?
Augmented human C4621. Vital signs confirmed. Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven. I've identified an approaching enemy.
Uh-oh. Oh, and it's got pulse shields.
I'll synchronize with your brainwaves and
What?
maintain contact to support you. Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an autonomous PCA craft. Voltaeus.
Well.
Pulse armor down. Now's your chance, Raven.
feels like you want to be close range almost. And that it's like got all those missiles to try to keep you at distance. Ow! Okay!
At 30%.
I think I picked phase 2. Not used to armored core bosses having phases per se. Yeah, still got ammo. Gotta be careful to watch out for that pulse thing it does.
Evasive action, Raven.
I see they fire outwards and then track back to you.
Right shoulder ammunition. 51. Repair kit remaining.
I'm healing just to be safe.
Ammunition. 50%. Left right hand ammunition.
It's going down. Oh, I thought it was going to do the pulse for a second.
Right shoulder ammunition. 30%.
Got it. That wasn't too bad, but this build does shred through things. ACS anomaly.
Enemy systems down. It's silent.
Armored core system anomaly? Well, that boss wasn't too bad.
Raven. You need rest. But first, a warning.
My eyes!
The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
The mission attack the launch point achievement. Oh, lock up, nice. Oh, I got new arms. Just after I bought new arms, damn it.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data. Look, 621. The localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field across the Alian Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company.
Oh.
Which means somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation.
Yeah, Walter?
Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Pretty sure it's a surge.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Bellius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence. I have to see where they're taking us. How this struggle over the coral ends. I must, as a Rubiconian.
Augmented human C4621 entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
I've got some business to attend to. I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
see your handler is away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balin already. Let's take a look, shall we? Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. E-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. We invite you to hone your technique.
Parts are available. A new burst assault rifle. Gatling gun. Oh yeah. Well, I've noticed that that's not as accurate as the machine guns. Napalm bomb launcher. Laser shotgun. And then a missile launcher. Interesting. The pile bunker. A classic. So, Armored Core 3 actually does have a weapon like this, but it is called a blade. So the concept of it is there actually is a parry system in Armored Core 3, and you use this with that, and you basically do a punch blade into somebody. I imagine almost everyone uses the pile bunker because it's a pile bunker. Ooh. Missile launchers. Plasma missile launcher. Is the new pulse buckler? No, I think that's the old one. Oh, some new heads. It's a new head? What the fuck is this shape? It's cool, don't get me wrong, but what the hell is this shape? This, though, is pretty sick. Got one horn, it's like Big Boss. Lighting reliable defense while being light. Whoa! Those are big shoulders. You're gonna get to make some weird looking mechs in this. New booster. Melee booster? Is this from the old games? I feel like getting a new core. That one's still pretty silly. That's cool. This is the one, what was it? Zola? Yeah. I think I'm just gonna go with this as like a base all-rounder build. It's still such a weird looking head. These are ridiculously huge. confusing me because this actually looks like the laser blade from some of the older games. I also did get some new parts. All Might. Better. Oh, why don't I check out that arena? Is there more training? Nope. Oh, another one of the Vespers. Two more of the Vespers. Well, let's go and sort you out. Probably after these arenas, I will end for the night. My throat is dying.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program number 26, entering rank E.
There's some big shoulder guns, and is that a shotgun in hand?
Subject AC, Bitter Promise. Call sign, No Zark.
Oh, look at that emblem. It's like a Destiny 2 character.
Commencing evaluation.
I have a feeling I want to not get staggered ever against this one, and that if I do, I get blown up. I'm about to stagger you. Maybe I should not just keep using the double trigger because it is just too strong.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Although these are still early missions and early on ACs. I mean, it was in Armored Core 3 for most of the arena. If you just have a machine gun, you win. You just want to get the best machine gun. Oh yeah, I didn't read this thing. An independent mercenary who snuck onto Rubicon hoping to get rich quick, taking advantage of the chaos brought about by the extraplanetary corporation's forays. Under Nozak's economic theory, the funds of others are but extensions of his own resources. Thus he continues to take on debt with no intention of repayment, as in his eyes the money was his anyway. This does have the benefit of allowing him to buy the latest in corporate technology as soon as it hits the market. He considers the power of his AC an asset to his credit score. He's a mercenary with a credit card. 6th Squad leader to the Vespers, the Archivist Group's augmented human squad. Link is a product of Generation 8, which was held to have advanced the process to the point of rendering all previous generations obsolete, bringing about a new age of augmentation. Unfailingly loyal to Archivist, he has a reliable track record in the field, and her conduct during missions has established her as a risk-averse problem solver.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 25, rank E.
That's a shoulder weapon. It looks like a wing. Anti-pulse shield.
Infection. Call sign V6.
What is that right hand? Is it a flamethrower?
Commencing evaluation.
No, I think it's also pulse.
Main system activating combat mode.
No, this is where I fought that thing. So she's kind of a similar build, but she's like all plasma and pulse version of what I'm doing. I think. Oh, there we go.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I do wonder how PvP is. I would probably get absolutely destroyed, but I'm curious. Oh, little Z! Warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front. As an infant, ZE was taken to Rubicon by her parents who, tempted by the promise of riches from coral mining, sought to make an illegal entry to the planet. Only ZE survived the crash landing. They came under the guardianship of Uncle Flatwell of the Rubicon Liberation Front, and the core of an AC was the young orphan's cradle as she grew up to become a coral warrior. And then, it's similar to this one. Like, visually. They have, like, a lot of the same AC art. I'm glad I didn't kill Little C. Who didn't come to this planet illegally?
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 24, rank E.
Oops, grenade launchers?
Subject AC, UAU, call sign, Little ZE.
Oh, that's a cool emblem.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Full shield. Okay, so she's got good tracking. So I can't just strafe, I do have to actually dodge.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Yeah, fish emblem. I need to make an emblem at some point. And then Vesper Swinburne? Swineburn? Is that a pickaxe going up someone's nose? 7th squad leader of the Vespers, the Archivist Group's augmented human squad. Swineburne is a product of Generation 7, the first to receive experimental augmentation using coral substitution technology. Oh, that's not good. It's granted him enhanced aptitude as a pilot without the usual complications, but with no obvious indication of either efficacy or potential side effects. Swineburne's fears and doubts turned into an overpowering paranoia, and the final jewel to crown his odious personality. That's a missile launcher on the right hand.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 23.
That the pulse shield left shoulder?
Final evaluation.
Is that what is that on the left hand?
AC, guidance. Call sign, V7 Swinburne.
That's a lobotomy image, isn't it?
Main system activating combat mode.
Okay, so that was a shield. It seems like he's very defense oriented. wants to defense up and like pepper you down. And then when he gets an opening, fires out a heavy blast. If I'm reading the tactics of the enemy right. Oh, doesn't matter.
Target destroyed. This concludes E rank evaluation. Well done.
Nope, that's the arena done for now. I think that's supposed to be a lobotomy.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank E. We are glad to oversee your development as a mercenary. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
I don't trust All Mind. I don't trust her. All Mind one bit. That is a lot of total rounds. Got a new core. I have pretty good new arms. Overburdened with this. Recovery. Altitude ability. So small compared to what I have currently. Maybe I should start looking at the smaller stuff. Let's wait there. Overburdened with that. In theory, much better boosting. And mobility. I don't want to try this. Do I just get more money if I refight them? Can I just infinitely get money from farming the arena?
Arena combat aptitude evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
What's the difference in speed here? Definitely noticeable. It looks like the missiles are not even able to track me now. Ooh, but like one hit. That ain't pretty.
50%.
Target destroyed. This concludes E rank evaluation.
Interesting. Oh yeah, they get money still. So I guess I can just farm those and just get all the money I need to buy stuff? Okay, I'm gonna save this next chapter for next stream. Alright everyone, this has been quite a lot of fun. I'm loving Armored Core 6. Been a blast. Hope everyone had a good New Year, and had a good last year, and has a good New Year. I meant to say New Year's as in the event, but also good New Year. Would be good for people. Obviously. I don't know why I had to reiterate it. As if you didn't know, you do. I'm tired. And my throat is dying. My voice is going. I don't know how it's actually coming through with the voice changer currently. But yeah, I'm planning to stream more Armored Core 6. Fires of the Rubicon. Seems a blast. I love it. So I will see everyone else later. Bye-bye for now.